Welcome to my channel. It is me, Candace at Beauty and Oil, and today is another writing vlog. Welcome. So today, y'all, I'm doing something. Well, no. So I'm going to share with y'all today my playlist for Project Hecatomb, and I'm going to go over some of my favorite tracks that are that are in this novel that I listened to that really helped thrive and push forward this novel. I do use Spotify. I was using Apple Music at one point, but Apple Music is not compatible with majority of users, and aesthetically Spotify is it over Apple. I'm not gonna lie. So all of my music is going to be in a link. I have it in my link tree on my Instagram page at Candace the Novelist. If you do follow me there, you can go and head over and check out the playlist. But I'm going to be going through quite a few of the songs, and I'm going to pair that with the vibes that I'm getting, the vibes that I have seeing for vision for Project Hecatomb. Jumping right in, y'all. So the reason why I decided to do this video is because I don't have a solid pitch. So as I near close to working on revision phase 1 and also to just working on this novel in general, I am honestly seeing how this project is molding together, and it's molding into something very beautiful that what I thought I wanted it to start out with, it's starting to become something else, just like an elevation to it. So me making this video, I'm gonna come back to it and watch it again, but it's really helping me to identify more of a structure of how I want Project Hecatomb to be, so that I can have a solid pitch for when someone does ask me, hey Candace, what is Project Hecatomb about? And so I will have that together. Now, from my last videos, I did tell y'all that I went ahead and, well, I don't know if I told y'all or not, but what I did was I printed my book, Project Hecatomb. I printed out 2 drafts of Project Hecatomb. One draft is just going to be for me to keep for the rest of my life, just to say it's a blueprint of my very first novel that I've completed and finished. And here is the very first draft, how ugly and incomplete and plot hole opened it is. It's just a mess. And the other copy that I ordered, that actually should be arriving today, and I'm super excited. That copy, what I'm going to do is actually make annotations, and that's the one I'm going to be making all the revision notes in and things of that nature. I've been itching, I'm not going to lie, because I'm ready to work on the revision phase. I started working on the revision templates that I share with you all in my last video, and then I've also made some more. Without further ado, I have my tablet here. I've written down all of these songs in my notepad here because as I go through the songs, I want to listen to them and pause the video and just really deep dive into how this song makes me feel and how this song not necessarily make me feel, but what I envision the song to be when I hear it through my ears, and then also pair that with a picture from Pinterest. And something I wanted to touch on that I mentioned before is that as I'm going through this novel and what I want it to be, it's starting to really mold into something that I'm really starting to like a lot. So I've had my mood board before that I showed you all, and aesthetically I wasn't really feeling it, but this was the mood I was going for just to get me started. But now, as I am thinking about the book in whole, the changes that I want to make, chapters I want to potentially take out or maybe adjust it in a certain way, or maybe change up this character's motive or do this, that, and the third, that's really starting to really gear into how I'm seeing this book and how I want to write this book descriptively to you all so that you all can get an idea of what I'm looking for as I show you this. But then also too, this is going to help me looking back on it, building a new board of the visual aspect so that I can get the genre, the tropes, and the niches for it correct. Hopefully that all makes sense to you all. But yeah, let me go ahead and get this started. The first song that I'm pulling up is called The Beginning of a Journey by an artist named Scarzy, I think it is. Please excuse me if I butcher some of these names. But this song is exactly what the title of this is. It really starts out very ambient as like something is rising, and it just grows to become something like literally the beginning of the journey. This is one of the songs that I continuously had on repeat back to back. As I played this, the song is very ambient. It's very, not very dark, but more of like a dark ethereal type of vibe feel. That is just fitting for this project. The next song is by Chester Bennington. May he rest in peace. That man had such a beautiful voice. It's just unreal and ridiculous how beautiful his voice is. But one of the songs that will forever stick with me is System, by Chester, and this song was featured in Queen of the Damned. This song to me is very sensual in a way, but Queen of the Damned for this song System, this song is just, it's just gut wrenching to me how this song insinuates power in it, and it just kind of rings authority when you hear it. And that's something in this book that I do try to do my best to bring light to. Enough on that one. So let's go on to the next one. So the next song up, and I actually have quite a few songs by this artist. His name is Lorne. When I tell you Lorne makes some really good music that at the time when he released it was not for its time, it was just so good. His music is futuristic, it's mechanical, it's animation. It's just so good. Like, I don't know what instrument it is that Lorne has in his music, but it's a thumping noise where it just makes everything seem so questionable. And this song specifically, Weigh Me Down, it just kind of really brings out the sound in that, if that makes sense. And I know like some of y'all probably listening like, Candace, you're writing a book, you got to be a little bit more descriptive, but it's so hard kind of record this video because as I listen to the music, I want to hear it at the same time that I talk to you all. Wanna know, you weigh me down. See, I just be getting in the vibe when I be listening to these songs, but let me move on to the next one so I don't take up too much time. The next song up is also by Lorne, and I stumbled upon this song because I stumbled upon his other song called Sega Sunset because I used to watch a lot of music videos of Dragon Ball Z, and I used to put a lot of Linkin Park songs to them. And I stumbled upon this one because it's the video to Sega Sunset is animation. And then when I found the song Acid Rain, literally right short after that, I was like, oh, this song is probably going to stick with me for several, maybe decades, because it's just such a good song. The song Acid Rain, like, this song reminds me of something breaking out and being free. That's not what the video shows. It really isn't, to be honest, but to me, that's what that song Acid Rains reminded me of something like an awakening that has been trying to awake for a very long time, and it is starting to break and crack and just bleed and break free. All right, so the next song up this song, oh my goodness, I like this song so much. It's called Desire of My Soul by Fantazi, and I cannot pronounce that next one, but if I were to ever have my book become a TV show, or if it were to become a movie, I want this song. Maybe it'll be like a mix or whatever, but I want this song to be the trailer to, like, this needs to play in the background when the trailer is going on the screen. Like, this song is just, oh, I just love it so much. It is actually the song to my Instagram page, Candace the Novelist. But with this song, what I get from this, I just get of like ambient vibes. Like, the whole dark ambient is what this book is. So you're gonna hear me say that a lot. But specifically, this just reminds me of like a nighttime driving around, like action happening in the cameras. I don't know, stuff flying somewhere, people fighting. Like, I could just see it all happening in a trailer. But this song, I just like it a lot. And it's something actually I listen to even when I'm not writing. So this song, Shadow Talk by Magnolia Park. I tweeted them the day I found out about this song, and I I don't have Twitter, X, whatever. But I had posted on my Candace Knowles page that this song is part of, essentially it made it to my novel playlist for a scene that I was writing. And let me tell you, I got a little hyped up because they liked my post. So but this song, I like it a lot. It's so good. This song just reminds me of like fierceness, but like a playful fierceness in the scene that I was writing. For someone who's just like very overly confident, someone who has a shadow and they know how to use it and they're not afraid to deep dive into that shadow to awake their potential to whatever they got to do. That's just what this song like gave me the vibes of, and it helped me write this one bad scene that I written. But hopefully, I don't know, I just really like it a lot. But it's a great song either way. So getting a little mundane on y'all, but this song specifically is, to me, it's very dark, and I think of Through Mist and Memory as something, whereas this song just reminds me much of like sadness, and through that mist and memory you try to see through it, but you still can't see at all what it is you're trying to look for. So it just kind of, the song almost kind of makes, I hear, not kind of makes me, but I hear something in the song of being stuck through the mist and memory, just being stuck within that time. So hopefully that one makes sense to y'all too. I've been watching Devil May Cry on Netflix several times over, okay? And there's a scene in episode 1, the song is called Shapeshifter, and the other song called Massacre, when an actual massacre does happen. And the song called Shapeshifter, it's by the artist called Power Glove. Well, I tell y'all, that song is good. The drums and the guitar is wicked in this, okay? And for this scene, Shapeshifter, it is a fight scene in Devil May Cry, and it just brings all that vibe of like electricity, hypeness, fierceness, just like fast action, moving fast. And that's the type of vibes the song Shapeshifter gives. When I first heard this song legit gave me chills. I didn't know that this song was called Massacre, but after I watched Devil May Cry and then I went to the soundtrack, I was like, I need to find this song. This is the first song I tried. Like, I was skipping through listening because this song just gave me chills of like something that's just like gut wrenching, standing in front of you that you know is about to do something crazy to you, just like take you down. And it's like, y'all remember that in Twilight Breaking Dawn 2 when when one of the vampires, he knew he was about to die and he was like, finally, like, this is what that song reminds me of. Just walk into your death because you already know you about to get got. So this song definitely made it to the list of Project.Hecatomb. The song Afterlife by Evanescence, I don't want to hear nothing from nobody. My two favorite rock female ladies that sing is Hayley Williams from Paramore, and I believe her name is Amy in Evanescence. And if I got her name wrong, I'm so sorry. But those two be killing it with the vocals, okay? But Afterlife and Devil May Cry, when it played at the ending of the very last episode, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait. Like, this song gives me the vibes of like what is about to happen next. You talking about meet me in the afterlife? Oh, I'm gonna meet you there because I'm ready to defeat you now, and then I'm ready to take you down there too. That's exactly the vibes I was getting from this song Afterlife. If any of y'all know, Gently by Slipknot is one badass song. When I tell you, first of all, Slipknot in general, I don't care what anybody say about them, they have some very talented folks within that group. And I've added this song to my playlist because the buildup in it is just so extreme. It's just like literally unreal how this music piece would make you feel between the guitar and the bass. Like, the bass alone in this is just so, and then the mixtapes on this, I'm listening to it, I'm like really enjoying it. But this song just kind of really gives off the aura of something showing itself for the first time, and it's showcasing the most intricate parts of itself, getting ready for its kill. Almost like, I believe there's like a few animals out there that flutter their wings or anything before they go in for a kill. Like, this is the song that makes me think of that. I'm showing you what I'm using to get you engaged, to pull you in, and then now I'm going to exile you. Unalive. That's the right word. And I'm going to unalive you. Now, getting into a little bit of the softer side of things, the song Nothing Without You by Tanrelli is just complete ethereal in its own right. I don't need to say any more words just to let you understand how stargazing and how golden that song is, how that song is just so much of an elevated feature of just showing the lightness and the most beautiful ways that this song can be portrayed. But that song is just absolutely beautiful. It just gets me my feels on a regular whenever time I listen to it. Another song that I stumbled upon when trying to write a specific scene, I needed something that was going to really bring out in my descriptive writing, something that was going to bring out the that could bring out a very high frequency of love. And this song, Internal Nirvana by Diana Lopez, is just absolutely beautiful. It's probably the most beautiful song that I have in this playlist. Just the frequencies of the guitar when she plays just literally feels like an awakening for something beautiful, something sacred and ancient that only the bare eye can actually get to see. Like, and if you were to look at it and you weren't meant for it, feels like you'll be casted away because it wasn't meant for you to look at. But I really love this song so much. It is so beautiful. And her other songs that she has, I have a couple more in my playlist, but this one is it's just absolutely astonishing and I just love it a lot. Another song that I have on here that is really good is called Levitate. This song just brings in but mystery and just like a nostalgic piece to it. Like, imagine riding your bicycle, down a country road and the sun is setting. I don't know, it just kind of gives just the vibes of just something nostalgic, pouring that old cup of coffee that been sitting on the counter all day at 4 o'clock p.m. Or just sitting out looking at the country road, just watching the, dandelions blow in the wind or something. It's just really a nostalgic piece that I really enjoy about this song. It's very mellow, very even tone all throughout, that I just really enjoy that. Now this song, Sunset Without You, this song is so sad to me. Sunset Without You, just titling the name of this and then actually portraying that through percussion is just, it's crazy. Like, this song just really opens up a world of sadness and just grief and stoicism that shouldn't have happened, or you shouldn't have had any stoicism in you, if that's a word. But it's just such a gut-wrenching song that just feels like it twists my stomach, and or just twist my spine, and it makes me just want to jump out from my back because there's just so much pain and just so much worry, just so much grief, and feeling like you lost something. And that's what this song reminds me of. The Rebel Path. Now, this song is so electric. It is so electric and it's so loud. It's so fast paced. It's like, I imagine for this song, like this really huge monster trying to defeat something, or a couple of monsters trying to defeat something. Like, imagine machine gun trucks driving around through, just shooting things down, just like a crazy scene of just like action packed. That's just what this song reminds me of. All right, so next song up, like, for me, I really and truly do love darkness in films. I love a good moody film, and something that describes like how moody I like a character to be is the Batman, the one with Robert Pattinson. I don't care what anybody say. Like, that, the way he portrayed the Batman and the way just the whole aura of the Batman for that movie, the aesthetics of it was just completely in awe of like how I envision entertainment for me, that I do like a lot. It's just so good. So one of the songs that I really enjoyed thoroughly a lot is the song that played in the very beginning. It's called Can't Fight City Halloween. It's just the creepiness of it, the funfulness of it. You don't know if something is going to go left or right with you. It's just really unpredictable of how this music is being portrayed to me when I listen to that. Like, it's very creepyish, it's very like slithery, and and just mystery, and just honestly you just don't know which way you're going to go. Like, am I going to befriend you, am I going to betray you? Like, you just don't know which one it's going to be. And I really and thoroughly enjoyed this, and it just has like a hauntness to it and just like a darkness to it that's so unpredictable and just leaves a lot of mystery and a lot of question to it. And I just thoroughly enjoyed this song.
Also, another jump cut in. There was one song that I wasn't able to capture on video, but this is another song from the Batman, and that song is called Mayoral Ducting. And with this song was very uneasy for me. And the reason why this song was very uneasy for me, because in the Batman, this is a scene where the Riddler does straddle the councilman to tape his head up because he beat him on the head with a floor cleaver. Oop, with a floor cleaver. And so in that moment when I seen this scene gave me the vibes of relief when I watched it. Not necessarily for me, but this is what the song portrayed in that moment, and this is how I see the song, and I see this scene that I have happening in my book. But it gave a sense of relief because in the moment, Riddler sighs very heavily. And it wasn't because he was sighing because he was tired. It was relief because he was seeing his plan come into fruition, like the beginning of an ending, so to say. So I really enjoyed that. And then for me, like most people don't, but I really do like villains in movies because the villain's motive is very twisted in a way that I find it very fascinating how creative they can be. And so with me writing Project.Hecatomb, I am really trying to steer away from the traditional tropes that are in books like this. So I found the Batman just really and very intriguing because something so simple from a decision that was made bloomed into something so detrimental that it caused all of this chaos that did not need to happen. I just thoroughly enjoyed that song a lot because of how eerie and uneasy it can make you feel and just how uncertain and malicious it sounded.
So I want to say that was all of the songs that I wanted to share with you all that I wanted to go over, and hopefully I was able to describe that for you all along with the pictures that I do have. But I'm going to continue to keep working on Project.Hecatomb. I'm waiting for my drafts to get in so that I can begin revision phase 1. So super excited. And I'm going to continue showcasing to y'all what I got going on, because y'all that are tuning in each and every week, I just want to say thank y'all so much for doing that. Never would have thought I would have 350 subscribers. Like, y'all really coming back to look at my content, and I'm just so thankful for that. I just honestly would never thought. I honestly would never, but I just thank y'all so much. This one is a fun one to do, and I think I want to do this type of video again with you all, just so that you all can get a taste of what's in my playlist. You all are more than welcome to look at my playlist and listen to the music to see all the types of vibes and the things that I got going on. It is in my link tree on my Candace the Novelist Instagram page if you want to head on over to get that Spotify link. And if you have any suggestions for songs that you think that I would like based on the types of songs that I do have, please drop that in the comments. I will be more than happy to listen to that, just to see if I want to add that onto my playlist. But yeah. So thank y'all so much for watching this video today. And until next time, y'all go ahead and have y'all a good day.